Hi, welcome to showmethecurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital, and today we're making a very popular Indian dish. It's called Kadhai Chicken.
And this recipe was given to us by Anita Krishnan. Fabulous recipe. And here's what you'll need. 1.5 pounds of cut skinless chicken, 2 tablespoons of whole coriander seeds, 2 dry red chilies or to taste, 1/4 teaspoon fenugreek seeds, 3 tablespoons oil, 1 large onion sliced, 2 tablespoons minced ginger and garlic, 2 large tomatoes chopped, salt and red chili powder to taste, ½ teaspoon turmeric powder, ½ teaspoon dry mango powder, and 1 teaspoon garam masala, 6 tablespoons pureed tomatoes, a handful of fresh cilantro chopped, 1 large bell pepper sliced, 1 cup of evaporated milk or as needed, sliced green chilies for garnish, 1-inch piece of ginger julienned for garnishing. So for this fabulous recipe given to us by Anita, we have a skillet over here, and it's a little open one so that it's easy to dry roast these things. Here's coriander seeds, and fenugreek seeds, and this is dry red chili. You can put to taste. Just going to break it up so that it flavors the whole thing and it gets done a little faster.
And we're roasting this on like a low to a medium flame because you want to gradually bring up the temperature and not make it burn all at once.
So you're looking for a good color, a little golden color, not burnt, and a wonderful aroma. You'll be able to tell.
Okay, so we can definitely smell this. It smells awesome.
Yeah.
But it's ready to come off the stove, so we'll turn it off and we're going to transfer it into another plate so that it doesn't keep burning.
And also cools down a lot faster.
Right.
We're going to now get it ready, allow it to cool down, and then we're going to grind it.
So we have our oil heating up in our pan and it's already hot, so we can add in our onions.
So these are sliced onions. What I'm going to do is just open them up a little bit so it cooks faster. You're also going to salt it a little bit just to get the process going a little faster. And now we're going to cook these till they're a little golden brown. Not burnt, but again, a little golden brown.
So our onions have been cooking for about 5-6 minutes and they're nice and golden. So we can add our ginger and garlic. And we're going to let this cook for about a minute or so.
And it's time for the tomatoes. And we're going to cook the tomatoes for about 4-5 minutes till they soften up.
So tomatoes have been cooking for about 6 to 7 minutes and they've really softened up nicely.
Yeah. And over here we have gone ahead and rough crushed or ground the dry masalas. Can you smell it?
Yes, I can.
It smells so good. And we're going to add it into the mixture here. And just mix it well.
Oh, it smells wonderful. There's nothing like fresh ground masalas.
That is so true. And like we were mentioning, I think this is exactly what makes this dish so wonderful and so unique. And once that's all mixed in, we're ready for the chicken. Now over here we have used boneless, skinless chicken, but you can use bones or without bones, the choice is yours. And you can also keep the pieces a little bigger or smaller, bite-sized pieces, either way is fine. The bottom line is you need the chicken cooked and you need to be able to enjoy it. So the chicken has been cooking for about 2-3 minutes. We're going to also add in our dry spices. Here's turmeric powder, dry mango powder, red chili powder, garam masala. So once that is all mixed in, we're going to cover it and allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes till the chicken is cooked. But make sure you keep stirring in between.
So chicken's been cooking for about 10 to 12 minutes and it looks pretty much cooked. Looks great, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It smells fabulous, that coriander powder and awesome flavor.
And a lot of the moisture has also evaporated out of here.
And now we're going to add in the tomato puree. Now we've just taken a tomato and pureed it. But if you have a can and you want to use that, you can do that, certainly. And here's the fresh cilantro. Gives a wonderful flavor when you add it into the chicken. It flavors the whole dish as opposed to just on top.
And we're going to let that tomato cook for another minute or so.
So doesn't this chicken look awesome? Yes?
It does.
Alright, so we're going to add in the bell pepper. Now this is a signature that a lot of Kadhai chicken and paneer and all dishes have it. But again, it's optional. But it gives a wonderful crunch actually.
Good color too.
Yeah. And you're just going to mix it. Now over here we have evaporated milk. Now this is a very good option to cream. Now traditionally Kadhai chicken, paneer, etc. fairly dry dishes. But a lot of times, we like to have that option of having it with chapatis or naan or with rice, So, and chicken sometimes, if you keep it overnight, it tends to get a little dry. So, we're going to be using low-fat evaporated milk actually. It's a lot lower in calories, so we won't feel guilty about it. But if you don't have, access to this, cream is great. And sometimes actually people put, a little bit of milk. You just want to give it that moisture so that the chicken retains its moisture and doesn't dry up the next day. So you can put as much or as little as you want of the evaporated milk. So we're going to add it in. I'd say this is about half a cup.
And it will thicken as it cools down too, so you can add as much as you need.
I'm going to go with a little bit more. And we're just pouring it little at a time so we can control the amount we put in. And the balance of this, you don't really have to throw it away. You can just put it in a little box and just freeze it and use it for the next time.
So this looks great.
It looks fantastic. The bell pepper actually will cook down a little bit more. And but other than that, it's pretty much done. You can do your taste test and figure out if I need to add anything else to it. But other than that, all we have to do is garnish with green chilies, slit green chilies. Looks wonderful. And you can also omit it if you like. Don't get scared. And here's some julienne ginger. I'm going to add in some of it, and I'm just going to keep a little bit for the top.
So we're going to bring this mixture to a boil. That is going to help the bell peppers cook a little bit. And also we want that evaporated milk also to cook through. And after that, it's ready to serve.
So it's come to a boil. One final mix. Go ahead.
Thank you.
And this Kadhai chicken is ready to dig into. And looks fabulous. So thank you again, Anita, for this awesome recipe. And join us again in another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.